Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kimberly T. Mitchell, and if this is your first time coming, I am a certified public speaking coach. I am a TEDx public speaking coach as well. I am a storytelling strategist. I'm a public motivational speaker, and I've spoken on plenty of platforms. I know the last time that you saw me here on YouTube, I was trying on wigs for my alopecians who may not feel comfortable just trying on different wigs. I just want you to feel comfortable and see that it's okay that you're here, right? So today I want to talk to you about my book, Finding Love and Healing in the Pen. I also co-authored another book with Dr. Karen Niels-Bruden with other phenomenal writers and speakers called Yes You, Yes Now. That's on Amazon. I spoke on your platform about imposter syndrome, Black Speakers Network, Elevate Your Value Summit. She said yes to herself unapologetically, and Sister Leaders Conference. In each of those conferences, I received great feedback on my talk, Imposter Syndrome. Now, with that said, how do I start talking about imposter syndrome? Well, I realized that I had it when I started doing the study. I was doing the research on one of my Toastmaster speeches, and I realized the story that I talk about inside the speech about me getting my degree and how a bunch of us ladies gathered around, and we thought that we was going to be found out, that there's going to be a big sign in our graduation saying DSS recipients, this is how they got their degree. It was nothing like that, but we thought we was going to be found out, and we were not alone, because as you know that, well, in my speech, I talk about how Dr. Maya Angelou had it and Michelle Obama had it. They thought they was frauds, and they thought it was going to be found out. But that's what happens when you allow negative self-talk in your ear or words that you say about yourself. That's not true. We have to go back to where could it have started from. So for me, it started on my journey of discovery. But instead of receiving all the positive feedback, I constantly always felt like I was not enough. And that's not true. So before I go into that, this video is only about an introduction. And I want to talk about this book, Finding Love and Healing in the Pen, which is amazing. I am going to leave the link below in the description box so that you can purchase. I'm going to read to you a portion of it called The New Journey, which I find it very fitting for now. Why are we so easily impacted by what is contrary rather than what is agreeable? Why are we more receptive to settle for less than our true value? The twists and turns are inevitable. However, we must persevere. There is greater waiting at the end. Vigilance is needed to combat discouragement and despair. Careful, not be distracted by how bad things appear. For some reason, we often think the record of our past mistakes has rendered us unworthy to receive anything good from God. We really need to monitor how much time we spend around negative influences. We do a good enough job of bearing down on ourselves by way of our own thoughts. The words we think and words we speak about our lives will either water the seeds or feed the weeds. The greater challenge is learning to quiet our inner voice and move beyond our own negative self-talk. We create so many scenarios in our minds about situations before they even have a chance to play out, without considering that every storm has a proper place in our lives and carries what is needed to move us into subsequent phases. We are already delivered, yet we must endure the process. Deliverance can come in different ways, some by flood and others by fire. God can choose to remove us from the flood or fire, or wash us with the flood waters, and or purify us through the flames. Ultimately, we grow as a result of the trials and tests and gain newfound strength as a result. Oftentimes, the individual pieces may not paint a clear picture, but if we keep exercising faith and journal all of our experiences, we will begin to see what was being portrayed in obscurity. Placing the puzzle pieces in their assigned places will unveil the picture and reveal the purpose hidden amidst the scattered parts. This is very. Suddenly, we discover just how far we traveled, just how much we've advanced, and the accomplishments we have secured on this new journey. There is something absolutely incredible about a notepad and pen. God holds the pen, the instrument, which is us. I relate our message to the ink that the pen dispenses, which at first has not yet formed anything recognizable. However, if we allow the hands of our Father to guide the pen stroke, something beautiful and unique will emerge. He will pen the perfect story, and the main thing will bring light and hope to others who live in darkness and despair. Ultimately, a wonderful, handwritten, one-of-a-kind masterpiece is rendered. Be careful to take notice of how His love graces each page. We don't want to dismiss that He has always been there, and He is the author of our story. So I hope that those words bless you. Okay, until next time, look forward to devotionals and other great things that should be coming from me to share with others to help you realize just how important you are.